Alright, I'm back. And we're in Giant's Deep again, and I found a ship floating in the water. Oh, my ship is just gonna sink, isn't it? Well, that's fine. Can I get up in this? Oh, no, I can't. Interesting. Where... Alright. So what is this? Oh, found something new here, so let's go explore that. I was going to go and try to get to that little underground area on that one island. Ghost... Oh shit, ghost matter detected. It's me. Alright, so we got a ghost in here. Got a ghost that way. No ghost this way. That's right, my gravity is way different here. That's why I paused. I was thinking about it for a second. Oh shit. More ghosts. Seem to be covering this whole area. I can't get close to it. Wait, I can get around this way. Trip 4 entry, whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. What if that's one of the ships that's in the water? Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant's Deep. You just got felsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Well, it can be if you try hard enough. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seeing this, all that's left is a big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. Well, I definitely don't want to go to Dark Bramble yet. My plan was if I couldn't find a way down into that little underground section on that island that we first landed on last episode, I would have just went to the Twin Planets. But I wasn't expecting to find this, so that's pretty cool. So, a lot of ghost activity, and I don't know if there's anything else for me to experience here. Unless I can get around the ghost some other way. Maybe around that way, possibly. We'll see. No, it's blocked off. Yeah, so. We'll have to see about that. Does make me kind of wonder what is down there. Are we getting lifted up? I really hope my ship stays. It's not staying. Get in. Perfect. Well, we will explore that a little deeper next time, hopefully. Let's land, and I want to go to that little island. But at least I have a lead on this too, so I know there's something else on this planet. Oh, please tell me I'm not wedged in again. Not on purpose this time, either. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. That was not very smart of me. But I'm going to try to find the other island, land there, and repair the ship. I think this might be it. No, this was the workshop. But just for safety reasons, let's repair the ship. There we go. I had to find the magic spot. I think I was too far back and was leaning off this little lip here and couldn't get the height for it. But ship is fixed. Let's go to the other little island. Because it is a journal entry. I did check the journal before I took off. I believe it was, yes, here, and then the workshop. It says, I found a sign for a statue workshop next to a broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some of my children debated passing the statue's workshop door and sneaking inside via an alternate, more dangerous route. I can see into a large cave from one of the ruins atop the island. The bottom of the cave is filled with water. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a thing getting launched into space. Those crystals that I can walk on the sides of walls, I'm wondering if it leads underwater, and I just didn't notice it when I walked on it last time. But I'm just going to wait for this to land me back on the surface. Well, not surface, but in the water, so I can get the other island real quick. I don't think that's the same one. It's definitely a different island. I just keep getting sidetracked. Looks like more ghosts, too. Am I going to get launched up? I don't think so. Surely I wouldn't, right? Definitely ghost over there. No ghost under here. Oh, hello. Hey, you don't show up on the frequency, do you? Oh, you do. That's not one of the, that's not one of the instruments that I was told to find, right? Am I imagining things? It's been a long time since I've heard an instrument. Nice to see you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately, I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time is behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. What did you think it was? You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell the time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too. They thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all my memories from that loop replay back to me. Pretty sure that's related to the big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, but just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue knows time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory. But if you find out anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, guess what's new with me? But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about you, you know. How's space treating you? I found something. That's nice. What you got for me? I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Well, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slater Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised if Nomai would build something that actually broke. Come to think of it, though, Broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. That is true. I didn't even think of it that way. Because everything else is just looping. And that successfully blows up each time. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long and started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they put you in a trance if you stare at them long. Really. Is that a hint? Should I stare at the giant one at the top of the planet? What are you doing out here? Or what are any of us doing here, really? No, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I'll tell you what, outer space really gives you the room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island paradise clean out the water. Then, less peaceful. Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there at orbit around the planet. I think we've discussed this, that it's the cannon, right? What else? What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing it as the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened, by the way. It's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's one with the 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. That's the one I wanted to go to today. I keep getting sidetracked. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like tell you more about it? I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. I think I hear a cyclone coming. Yep. Now, ship. Stay on the island, please. I wish I could get a little more information on these ghosts. That's pretty funny that he's floating up to. Hey, let's talk again. Oh, again, really? There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past the current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also one with that Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're pretty hard to miss. Toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. I found your ship. So that's your ship. Oh cool, so it's floating in the ocean, huh? Did it look like it was having a good time? I like this guy. Okay, I asked him everything. Oops. Well, he seems pretty cozy. Oh, what's this? Little side path? I'm just gonna roast a marshmallow to calm my nerves. I do hope there's a place that tells me a little more information about these ghosts. Alright, let's see what he gave us in the log. Okay, Gabbro Island connects the Statue Island and the Orbital Probe Cannon and ocean depths. Okay, that makes sense because that's basically what he told me about when I asked him questions. So, I'm gonna try to get the Statue Island. There it is. Let's try to catch it before it gets launched up in the air. That's bad. So, anyways, while I wait for this to come back down, we did see all 4 islands here, so that's good to know. Now, what if this lands on me? Is that bad? It doesn't. Oh, wait. There is a spot. There is a hole under there. Oh, I did get hit by something. And I'm kind of stuck. I can't see. Wait, this also landed on me? Where'd the other island go? I'm so disoriented now. See, it was this I wondered if it went down lower, but I don't think it does. Let's see, can I squeeze under here? Oh, I can. Okay, well, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. He said a dangerous way to get in here. It seems pretty simple to me. Oh, there's a statue. Open the door. Oh, you know what I never did check? Because I switched to this planet, was that whenever I open this, if it stays open in the loop, I highly doubt it, but for the Southern Observatory. Even if we loop right now, it's fine, because I'm making progress each episode. That's what's important to me. I'm at least finding out new stuff each episode. It's recording. I just... Huh. Okay, well, let's try to read this then. Yar, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? In pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. Pairs with... See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this... I think I hear it looping in the background. No matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now we have our first successful pairing. We can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a signal to my memories and hear it on storage within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, a statue's counterpart, which will be able to... Damn it. So the statues are unique, depending on who's closest to it at the time of them setting it up. Let's see if that adds anything to my journal. Because if not, I'm going right back to finish reading that and explore that little area. Okay, well, definitely goes here to the Ash Twin Project. So that's good to know. Let's see what the entry is. My statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin Project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin Project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. Is that what I saw in... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is that what I saw in here? In the mines, whenever I put the little slate in and it took me to that very disorienting view with the mask looking back at me? So that has to be connected, obviously, because it is connected, but I just finding out the significance of that now, because that was so jarring to see that the first time. Because every other one I've stepped into just took me to a planet, basically. I don't know if I'm going to show this footage from the beginning of the episode, but whenever I went to go land on this planet, I didn't bother like try to get caught in the orbit. I just smacked my face into it and hoped that I hit water whenever I burst through the atmosphere instead of a island. So let's see if I can do that again. Perfect. Okay, so it's shut every time. Good to know. Alright, let's read these again, the last two of them. Each statue will send a signal. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit with an Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. What if I'm a time-traveling Nomai and I just am reliving the same loop over and over again? I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project flax. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting though the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yes, clearly, what a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Oh, this again. Okay. So are those the only ones that are activated? With people's not personalities, but people's memories? Because this is the same one I saw on Timber Hearth in the mines, it seems like. It wouldn't be a different one. I just gotta look at that one more time. So, like I said, only a few are lit up, so why are some of them blank? Did the other ones just not get activated yet? Did it actually fail? And these are the ones that turned on? So I gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh, do I have to wait till I get launched into space and then I can float up there in zero gravity? That has to be it. See, now that I want it to actually lift me up in the air, it won't do it for a good while. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I was thinking that in my brain, I just didn't say it out loud. I know that sounds like like I'm faking that, but I was like, I wonder if they stabilize me whenever this lifts up in the air because of the ship out there as well. That's really cool. So once we land back down, I will read this. I'm curious. Is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? Would I would I be a nomai that is sent back in time and I'm reliving a time loop that's stuck in an Ash Twin project statue? As an example, if he were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? I'm curious. Is sending a being's memory... Oh, wait. Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. Statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded or in an event that it failed. Entertainment side, Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Every memory recorded by Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. That is really interesting to think about. Like, it just makes me think of like all the possibilities that a time loop could create in this type of situation. Well, since I'm here, I'll take a little peek at some of the details on the ship I probably didn't see because I was so eager to get out there. Yeah, I was going to go to these twin planets if I couldn't find anything on Giant's Deep. Apparently I could. Now this quantum moon is also a thing that I talked about last episode that I want to test something back on Brittle Hollow. Where was that giant, what was it called? I'll say a spire that led me down into the Southern Observatory with that platforming section. It had that hole in the ceiling of it on the surface. I wonder if, like, the Phantom Moon crosses over that. Because it does switch between these two planets. I've noticed, at least. Unless the rotation of it cuts perfectly in between them. That's also a possibility. But then again, it's just not there sometimes, I believe, as well. So there's a mystery to that. Because what does it say for the quantum moon here? The Minebird Hollow sort of phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Because I tried to land in it and it just wasn't there. Obviously. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's stuff attached to this to the moon. I mean, it's color coordinated, but... Started to miss the same signal as a quantum moon. Okay, so then it would just appear where I look in the sky at some points. Then it's not really orbiting anything. So that answers my question. So if it behaves like the shards, then it doesn't really have a set path. I wonder if it would show up at other planets too, whenever I eventually land on them. Periodically. I mean, I can't see through this atmosphere, but I know it was around it when I was flying towards it a few times. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep, which I haven't done yet. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here for heading off to Dark Bramble. After reaching the core. How would you get into that? Is that... Maybe it's talking about the cyclones and how they're mesmerizing, if that's a thing. Oh god, I am so bad with this ship recently. Also, I gotta find out where this teleporter is from. Okay, I definitely have to land to repair this. Now, what if I go up in the atmosphere and try to land inside this giant cyclone? Is that possible? It is. Holy shit. What a genius move that was. I would assume this would be how you get down to the core as well. Wait, what is that? Okay. Some type of symbol. Let's go up then and try to see what that will help us with. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Is that related to the moon? I mean, we just talked about the moon, how it was made out of the rocks, but... Well, same material that the rocks are made of, so why you can't, it just appears randomly. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. I'm just making sure there's no reading material placed on these benches or plates I gotta pick up before I walk in this. Oh, I missed this. Seek the Wandering Arch. Are you gonna appear in different places? Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, hi. Signal identified island shard. Frequently discover quantum fluctuations. Okay, I'm definitely walking into something. Oh no, that was just top of the staircase. Oh right, the other escape pods. Yeah, I gotta track those down too eventually. My game is dying whenever I do that. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Really? I still gotta go towards the arches? Oh shit. It moved. Okay, well let me walk around a second here. This is fascinating to me. So basically, as long as I don't lose sight of the arch, it should stay there, right? Well, I mean, yeah, see, now it's over there. How do I keep it in my visible sight? Because I don't think I can climb up over this. Unless I can trick it to get it to be on a surface that I'm on up here. that's also a quantum object, apparently. This is mind-bending. Okay, you're back. Wait, you... What if I turn... Oh man, this is confusing. There's a way to get the arch on the floor here. I wonder if I can keep it in my, like, field of view or something. With some type of, like, pattern of me looking at it and moving to get it on a side that I'm at. Okay, so consistently turning, well, until I did that, it was consistently going back and forth to there, but now it's not. So I'm trying to just, there has to be a pattern to this that I'm not seeing right now. Because I feel like I gotta keep it in, like, my line of sight or something. But it does eventually get cut out of my line of sight no matter where I go. I was just trying to find out where it switches to. It doesn't switch until I enter behind one of these walls, it feels like, because it should be somewhere else now. No, it stayed, actually. So, will you stay again? Uh-oh, we're going to be looping soon. I don't think I'll be figuring this out. This episode. Which is okay. At least we know where to come next episode to start off with, because this is very interesting to me. What if I keep looking at this then? Is that part of it? And now if I go, is it going to be to my left or right? No. That's still there. Please let me peek around this corner before you loot me. No, it's still gone. I genuinely don't know. No, wait. I think I might have had it. Because I could see that. That was up there, and that was on the same side as it. Tower of Quantum Trials. Just want to check the logs before I leave. This tower held knowledge. Unknown mind needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. There's more to explore here. And that's exactly what we're going to do next episode.